guys, I'll be showing you 5 reasons why this house would make a great rental. Number 1, area. The house is close to Meriden, Mississippi. It is about an 8-minute drive to get there. And then to Jackson, Mississippi, it's an hour and 30-minute drive. The place where we're looking at is on the edge of Mississippi and Alabama. It's fairly close to Montgomery and Toccoa. And we can go check out where it is. So up close, it's by a Webb Lake. Looks to be a pretty nice house over here. But it's right along this Oak Drive, and there isn't any more houses along the road, so it's like the end of it. And it's in a little driving area, and then you get to downtown Meriden. What's nice about this is it has its own airport, an international airport, and it's right on a bunch of jobs. And we can go check out the street view. Unfortunately, Google Street View has not gone down this road, so we cannot see anything down here. And these images were taken in 2019, so it was 2 years ago. And we can't see much. We basically can't see anything about the road itself. But we can look at the surrounding houses to see if they look nice, because they would match the area. And so the surrounding houses look okay. I usually look to see if the windows have bars in them to see if there's a bad crime zone in the area. And it looks like there isn't. So we can go check out some more of the houses. This looks more like a really rural area. There isn't much going on here. So for the crime in the area, there was no reported crimes in this area over the last year. That does not mean that there's no crime in the area. It just means that there has none. Number 2, schools. For the schools in the area, we have a lot of 3s and 4s, with 1 and then a 7. The average here, though, is around a 3. There's a lot of unknown. These are likely Christian schools or new schools. But so the schools in the area are great according to other areas. 3, population growth. According to Data USA, there is 2.98 million people in Mississippi, and it is increasing by 0.34% this year. They say it's a decline because it's less than 1, but it's still a positive incline. So for USA.com, they say the population of Meriden, Mississippi is 40,000, and it's increasing by 2% since 2000. It is ranked 157th countrywide in growth. 4, what the house looks like. For what the house looks like, we only have photos from Trulia and Roofstock. The photos from Trulia only show the front of the house and the road leading away from the house and to the house. This is away and this is to. And we can see that it does not have a garage, but it has a place to store a car to get away from the rain. It has a fairly large yard from these photos. That's all we get from these photos. From Roofstock, they have one of the front, and they have another angle of the front, and then they have inside. They have a photo of the sink, what looks to be a dishwasher, and the stove and microwave. We have a picture of what looks to be the entrance, the front entrance to the house. It looks to be mostly hardwood floors, which is good if you have a rental because changing carpets is quite expensive. And it looks to be all tile and carpet. Here's one picture of the bathroom. And I can't tell, yeah, these are 2 same bathrooms, so this is a full bath. And here's one of the rooms, and that's all we get for the photos. From the photos I've seen, it looks like a nice house on the inside, but we don't have enough photos to say that for sure. Numbers and evaluation. Numbers on the house we have from Roofstock, Trulia, and Zillow. And so the house is listed at $113,000. It recently dropped by $11,000. So for the financials, it's a gross yield of 11.6, a cap rate of 7.3, a cash on cash of 8.1, and an annual return of 16.9. The house is currently rented out, and the lease will end next year. And for more financials, the annual income for the house for cash flow, after all things are taken away, we have $2,700 a year. Monthly is at $228. That's for the current rent. For the estimate market, which is the same as the current rent, we will have the same. For appreciation over the last 20 years, it's been an average of 3.3%. And this year, it's been a 6.8% increase. And so if you were to sell in 5 years using this increase, you will get $56,000 with an annual return of 23.5. But sticking to what we know over 20 years, it's 3.3%. And so we can go check out Trulia. Trulia thinks the house is worth only $72,000, and that is almost half of what's listed for. Well, it's $40,000 less than what it's listed for. That might be why it's dropping. And so they think the estimate payment is $3,700 a month. I could not find any houses that are like this house that are selling for the same price. So we will not have any price checks this time. For your build, it was 1965, and there's no HOA. And so for heating, it has all heating and 5 rooms. It says that it has floors that are carpets, but we have seen earlier that they are not carpet but hardwood floors. That might be a recent change to the house. So for Zillow, they think it's also estimated at $72,000 and a estimate of $950 a month. That's a rent. And for the estimate range, it's from $58,000 to $88,000. And they think it's gone down by $193 over the last 30 days. And what they think that the estimate nest proceeds will be $60,000. I don't know how long that will be till you get that, but that's what they think. Thanks for watching my video. If you enjoyed, please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell. For more videos like this, check out my website, reideepdive.com, where it has all my previous videos listed and all of the properties I've done. Check out my Twitter, reideepdive, and thank you for watching.